Hello everyone, my name is Natalia and this is my baby doll. I'm married to a Japanese guy and I live in Japan. I'd like to share with you some information about visa stuff, how to find a job in Japan, and in this particular video I'm gonna tell you about my experience of pregnancy in Japan. I got pregnant in February this year and well, I before I know that I'm pregnant, of course I bought a test, and when I checked, the second line was like almost invisible, but I kind of knew that something is different in my body, so I'll just Google the closest clinic and I booked a visit to a doctor, and I found out that I was pregnant when it was 5 weeks. The very first thing that you have to do when you're pregnant in Japan, you have to go to your city hall and you have to get the Boshitecho, that can be translated like Mother's and the Child's Book. This book is your medical card, kind of, your and your baby, and you're gonna use it till your baby is like up to 5 or 6 years old. Um, it has many pages. You will have to glue the picture of your baby later, and in the end you can put like legs, stamp legs and hands of your baby. It's kind of cute. It has some advices like what should you eat during pregnancy, what you shouldn't eat, and it even has like a baby poo chart. Which is funny. And this book will be kind of your official document that can prove that you're pregnant. So for example, if you'd like to quit the gym membership and you're not able to do that, like I wasn't able to do that, I had to bring this book to show that I cannot attend this class because I'm pregnant and this is my proof, and because you don't have any classes for expectant mothers, so that's why I want to quit, so you don't have to pay money. And the next thing that you're gonna get in the city hall is the insurance. This little book will sufficiently cut your expenses, but you cannot get this book unless you're like 13 weeks pregnant, but I've got it early, but I just couldn't use it. So what I would like recommend you, like when you find out that you're pregnant, don't listen to the doctor that you have to check up every week or every 2 weeks, because I did so when you're just in the beginning of your pregnancy, and if you're perfectly healthy and you feel okay, maybe you don't have to go. Because I went and it gave me like nothing, like absolutely no information or something. Just I spent like really a lot of money every time I went to the hospital. I spent like 5,000 or 7,000 yen. But after you get this book, you're gonna spend way less. The book inside, it will look like this. You will have to write your name, address, and it's done, basically. And next, as soon as you get pregnant, please start searching the hospital where will you deliver your baby, because I didn't know this information and my doctor didn't tell me. That little clinic couldn't offer me a service of labor, so they told me like you can come here till you're 3 months pregnant and then you have to go to another hospital where will you deliver your baby. I didn't know that I have to search it by myself. I kind of thought that they will like offer me some clinics. So when I found out that I have to search by myself, I was just 3 months pregnant and I started to search the clinic. It turned out that all of them are booked. Like most of the clinics that are close to my house, or some of them that I really would like because the recommendations were good, they were booked. And I had really tough time finding a hospital. And when I found a hospital, they had only 3 places left for the time of my Labor Day. So I really had to rush to book. So please be careful. And I didn't want to deliver in a big hospitals, and I really wanted my doctor to be a male. So I had my own reasons for that. I do really think that male doctors are better, but it's actually up to you. Just because I didn't have good experience with the female doctor, it doesn't mean all of females are bad. But because I found out that I was pregnant so early and I went to hospital like every 2 weeks, I could have get a lot of photos. I could have collected them. And my private clinic, hospital where I deliver my baby, offered me a DVD of my ultrasonic examinations, so I kind of can check how she grew up inside of me, which is really, really sweet. That's why I kind of recommend private hospitals better. They're smaller, they're more focused on you. The one thing that you might notice in Japan when you're going to be pregnant, doctor's going to be obsessed with your weight. Like, they always told me, like, it's too much, it's too much, it's too much. If you're gonna gain too much, you cannot deliver baby in our hospital. And I asked why, and they said simply because bed cannot carry your weight. It was a lie, of course, but they are concerned so much, first of all because of your health and the baby's health. But my doctor, he told me that I was gaining too much, so he gave me a weight control, like a diary. I had to write everything I ate and calories and what did I do and my mood, and like absolutely every day. And he checked it every time I came. Yeah, that was a bit stressful to control what you have to eat, because everyone thinks that when you're pregnant you can eat everything. That's not true. But in Japan, like, they are really more carried about mother not having any stress. So like, if you were smoking before pregnancy or drinking, they would probably allow you to smoke and drink even when you're pregnant. It's not recommended. It's not like I advise everyone to drink and smoke, but as they told me in a clinic, if mother was smoking and drinking before and then she has like suddenly to stop, it's a big stress for the body and it's not good for the baby. But I'm not really sure what is worth it for the baby, the stress or smoking mom and drinking mom. So it's actually up to you. In my hospital, I didn't have officially they don't have English service, but my doctor could speak English and they had kind of few nurses that could understand and speak English. So I was like lucky, I guess. And they offered me like a book. This is like a full guidance about pregnancy and labor and how to take care of your baby. And later they've got this book in English, but the digital version, like, I could have paid and get it, but I didn't need it. I wanted to challenge myself to read Japanese. This was a really, really useful book and I still use it. And it has everything, phone numbers in any case of emergencies and all about babies things, and even like explanation on and even how to wash the baby in the pictures. Like, I can show you, it looks like this. In the photos they show how to wash a newborn. Really useful. My hospital was small and so nice in a quiet district. I loved it very much. And yeah, it was really good experience. And I compare with my country. Of course, I didn't have a baby in my country, but my sister-in-law just before me had a baby. So I can actually compare experience. And in my country, girls stay in a hospital only 3 days after labor. And in Japan, I stayed 6 days after labor. And they taught me everything, like how to change diapers, how to feed, what the temperature should be for the water, and what is normal baby temperature, how much shall she eat. And like, it was really helpful. They even showed me how to wash my baby, and I could make a video of her first bath time. That was really nice. And if you're pregnant, you can get like a back stripe like this, which can tell everyone that you're pregnant, but your belly is not that big yet, so they cannot see. So they can free the seat for you in a train or in a bus. Well, but it didn't happen to me often, and I was working all my pregnancy. So that was like something really disappointed for me in Japan, that no one let the pregnant girl to sit down, even when I had like a really big tummy. But, well, I guess people are tired on a train every day. Yeah. So in my next video, I'd like to share about my labor experience in Japan and types of hospitals that you can choose, and what did I do after the labor. Thank you.